Hello everybody, welcome back to Dragonspear. In the last episode we got taken to the Ducal Palace after taking care of Corlas and her minions. But Imoen was struck by a poisoned arrow or dagger. I did go back and stripped all of my companions of their good loot, so we have those gathered over here in our handy little chests. But I think we need to recruit Corwin before we can make use of them, because I do want that magical helmet, for example. Pretty good. Let's go find her. Oh shit!
2 arms. There are more assassins.
Yeah, I can help out with that. So Corwin appears to be a fighter or ranger or something, because he's using a bow. I feel like either fighter or ranger does fit well with the flaming fists.
Think carefully.
Is that all of them?
It doesn't matter. If there are more, they too will fall.
The council will want to know you're all right. We should get downstairs. Let's go.
Hold your horses. I want to explore and loot the place. Oh, wine. I'll take some wine. Does that actually do anything? Drink. That doesn't appear to do anything. But I remember in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, if you went to like taverns and talked to the innkeepers and have their alcohol, you could actually get like rumors about quests and stuff to explore. Let's level Kart up. Saves, Taco, which is accuracy basically, and lay on hands and hit points. Sweet. Check out the rest of this place. You don't mind me going through your personal offices, do you? Oh shit! There are more assassins. But it shouldn't be a problem. They seem pretty weak. I should probably not give them my back though, because backstab is a pain in my butt. Pretty easy. Well, I'll take that. That appears to be it for this level. This staircase goes back up, so let's follow Corwin down. Oh, the Dukes! All of them! Who's that rogue in the background?
Let us begin. You know your host, Duke Belt, and Grand Dukes Elten and Entar Silvershield.
I do! Oh wait, is that Sky? Because Entar Silvershield is actually Sky's father, which you learn in Baldur's Gate 1. Because she's basically a runaway teenager. She ran off with a bard or something, or a fighter mage, fighter thief or whatever, and basically wanted to ransom herself for gold. But we found out she was blackmailed her own father. Anyway, I'm glad to see you all alive and well. Actually, I know them. Who's the young lady?
Surely you recall my daughter,
Ski?
Pay her no mind.
What do you know of the so-called...
I'm not sure I like that pronunciation of Sky. Not as much as the commander of the Flaming Fist, I'd wager.
I examined the body of one of the assassins. A sun cresting the horizon was branded upon his forearm.
The symbol of Kalar Argent and her cursed crusade.
The Crusade is in Baldur's Gate? I thought they were only active north of the Winding Water.
They were. Something has changed. The Crusade has disrupted trade all along the Sword Coast. Hundreds, thousands have been driven from their homes, their fields and storehouses ransacked. Some weeks ago, we dispatched 100 Flaming Fists to join with soldiers of Waterdeep and Daggerford and march on Kalar's stronghold, Dragonspear Castle.
It won't be enough. The Crusade's ranks have swelled. After the Iron Crisis, the Fists are already stretched perilously thin. Even so, we're sending every sword we can muster north.
We would have you join them. The hero of Baldur's Gate is once again called upon to defend the city. I stand ready to answer that call.
Excellent. I knew our faith in you was not misplaced.
There is one other thing you should know. I took this parchment from one of the assassin's bodies. It's a passable likeness of you. I'm sure you'll agree.
I found one just like it upstairs. So they were after me, and Imoen got in the way.
You need not go alone. The Fist shall back you, and more as well, if you wish. I know the whereabouts of your old allies. Some of them, anyway. The captain here can escort you to them.
So we're heading to the nearest tavern, I presume.
A couple of them, if you'd like. I'll be at the main doors when you're ready to go.
You're doing Baldur's Gate a great service. We'll not forget.
Better not. And what was this about gold in the basement? Do I just go down there and claim it? If you remember this treasurer's note? Oh, hey, over here. Oh, it's Sky! It is Sky! Yes. Or Ski!
You remember me. Surely you do.
Of course, Ski! But why are you here? As I recall, you were kidnapped the last we spoke.
I was just a child then. Now, I'm a woman. I've even joined... Well, never mind. I'll tell you that later. When I'm sure we're alone.
Is that great, Aaliyah? I love her.
I heard you talking to Daddy and the other dukes about Kalar. Are you going to Dragonspear?
Why not? The Sword Coast is lovely this time of year.
Daddy hasn't told you everything. Did he mention he thinks Kalar might be one of Baal's children? Yeah, I thought not. We can't talk here. I'll tell you more later.
What's this about you joining someone, though? Can I be here? Let's see. I've even joined. But what? Did you join the Harpers or something? Probably. That sounds like something you do as a rogue. Corwin, are you ready to go? Actually, I should probably talk to the Dukes. And make sure Imoen is okay as well.
Greetings. How are you holding up?
Well enough, sir. And you?
After Sarevok's defeat, I had hoped for peace, but it was not to be. I grow too old for this sort of thing. Once it would have excited me, now I am simply weary. A Kalashite monk once told me, every night is dawn's herald. The trick is to hold on to the memory of light until the darkness breaks.
They call Kalar the Shining Lady. She fancies herself the light that will break the darkness.
However Kalar and her followers try to justify their actions, they are disrupting commerce throughout the Sword Coast, and our people suffer.
What the hell is up with this first line? Who told you? Who said anything about your mother? What the hell? Not for long. If Kalar is the one who tried to kill me, I'm not convinced yet. It could be a frame job. She will answer for it.
Your words are welcome, and they give us hope in these difficult times. Oh, if you do venture into the city, be sure to take Captain Corwin with you. A talented officer, that one. She'll take care of.
I'm sure. Also, you were named, right? I do like this pause menu. It reminds me of the time stop mechanic or spell that you get in Baldur's Gate 2. It's a bad business. A terrible business, all of it. What is? I'm too depressed to talk right now. Give me a moment, please. I need to compose myself. Okay. I've given you a moment. Oh, it worked. What's the terrible business? Reports are coming in by the hour now. The world's a disaster. Homes put to the torch. Refugees filling Baldur's Gate with God knows how many more on the way. Who's burning homes? Actually, where do these reports come from? From the north. Kalar's Crusade has already taken Dragonspear Castle. Bridgefort will fall soon, if it hasn't already. Where is Bridgefort? It is the settlement next to Boriskir Bridge. During the time of troubles, Sirik and Baal battled each other there. The water west of Bridgefort has been found poisonous to drink ever since. What about Dragonspear Castle? The adventurer Daeros Dragonspear built a castle on the edge of the High Moor, midway betwixt Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. He died ages ago. It's been a ruin for years, with only monsters and bandits going near it, until the Crusade took it as their base. Anything else we can talk to you about? Talking. That's all we can do, isn't it? Can't stop the Crusade's march, can't keep them from taking Boriskir Bridge. Helpless, that's what we are. The Dukes call upon the best and strongest the land has to offer. We will thwart the Crusade. Perhaps you're right. Maybe we can change things. Is there anything else I can tell you? You are actually... Who's responsible for the chaos rampant in the north? Kalar and Mad Crusade, of course. What do you hope, or what do you think she hopes to achieve with this crusade? No one seems to know the ultimate goal, but whatever it is must require a lot of people. Kalar's got an army marching across the Sword Coast, and it's growing. She claims her followers enjoy divine protection from all who challenge them. Lunacy, I call it. Tell me more about Kalar. She's an Argent, a family known for its service to Lothander the Morning Lord. Most of her ancestors were paladins in the Order of the Aster. Some say there's divine blood in her veins. She's convinced her followers they can face any challenge and emerge triumphant. Well, it didn't work for these assassins, did it? I have another question. Ooh. Sure, let's see. All I hear every day is more talk about the Crusade. Someone's got to put these dogs down, either Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. It makes me sick what they've done. Changing the minds of those with a cause isn't easy, but I intend to save as many souls as I can. Someone must turn them for their own good. They march to their own doom. Why are there so many refugees? They're doing a lot of damage to settlements up north. What sort of damages? As they march south, the Crusaders demand food, weapons, and other supplies from settlements they encounter. What isn't volunteered, the Crusade takes by force. What settlements are they targeting? Farms, villages, even small towns. Those who resist are driven out, but the Crusade recruits as many as they displace. More even. Veterans who cleared out Dragonspear Castle 10 years past, when devils poured out of it across the land, are eager to find a new cause. And those whose fortunes were lost to the Iron Crisis are desperate for any hope. The Crusade grows every day. Alrighty then. Farewell for now. Well, I do feel a bit better now. That's something to be thankful for. Take my staff with you. Maybe it'll help you out. Thank you, sir. What is that staff of yours? Brevin's quarterstaff +1. +10 lore and friends. That can be a handy spell. Especially if I use it on, like, store keeps. We can get more discounts. Is Imwen alright?
Hello, I am glad to see you.
And now you. Tell me, how fares Imwen?
The intruder's weapons were poisoned, but Timora smiled upon us. The poison was weak and fatal only to the weakest of victims. Imwen's heart beats much stronger than that.
I'm sure.
It's worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated, and to learn that Kalar's reach extends this far beyond the winding water.
I thought more of Kalar than I cared to of late. How goes Imwen's magical training?
She is an attentive student, but magic requires a clarity of thought and feeling she struggles to maintain. Still, that's not unusual for one her age. In time, I am certain she will be able to access and control the Weave's power, but she must be patient and take the time to know all facets of the craft. Failure to do so could be disastrous.
Define disastrous.
I will advise her to remain in Baldur's Gate while you journey to Dragonspear, if that's what you're asking. Whether she takes my advice is another
Knowing
matter.
Imwen, she will not.
She'll accompany you if she wishes. You know her well enough to know she'll not be swayed once she's made a decision. But she's not nearly ready to use magic. While her other skills may prove useful to you, she's at a critical time in her training. Her past instincts pull her one way, her study of the craft another. Until that conflict is resolved, you will find her less than effective as a magic user or a practitioner of her other skills.
So what you're saying is basically she's been dual classed. As a human, you can dual class, which means basically giving up temporarily your abilities in one class to learn the crafts of a new one. So for example, Imoen is a rogue or a thief. So if she dual classes into a mage, she'll start over, and her thieving abilities, let's say she dual classes from a level 6 thief. She'll start over as a level 1 mage, and her thieving abilities are locked until she surpasses her thief level with mage levels. But when she does that, when she's like level 6 thief and level 7 mage, she'll be able to use both of them. That's what you are trying to explain here, Miss Janaf. Thank you for your counsel. I must take my leave now.
Farewell, then.
Now, can I recruit Corwin? I would like to bring her with me to pick up all the stuff upstairs. Bulge Gate awaits, Kart. Sure. Apparently some former companions await me as well. The Flaming Fist tracked down a few of your known associates. Unfortunately, several were beyond our reach. Who have you located? There's a bard named Garrick and a pair of ne'er-do-wells named Safana and Koran. They're at the Elfsong Tavern. That witch Dinahir and her bodyguard Minsk are staying at the Free Old Kegs. A monk named Rasad is currently working at the Iron Throne building. The council made it a refuge for those fleeing Kalar. And we've got someone named Tiax locked up at the Flaming Fist headquarters. What about Khalid and Jahira? Reports we've received put them up north, enjoying some time to themselves after the Iron Crisis. What about all my money? The Decal Purser Ophilis has been holding it for you. You'll find him in the basement near the treasure room, if not already inside it. I'll be here when you return. Alright then, let's head into the city. I want to recruit you if I can. Stay close. The streets are shoulder to shoulder with people. It's a cut purser's dream out there, and an assassin's. Head out the door and I'll follow you. Let's go. Oh, you don't join me? Boo. Well, I'm not done in here yet. We already talked to you, right, Antar?
Yes, what does the hero of Baldur's Gate
No, it
need of
didn't.
me?
I understand you suspect Kalar Argent is a child of Baal.
After Sarevok, we'd be fools not to consider the possibility. But all we have is rumor and conjecture. If you two share blood, that's all the more reason for you to represent us, no?
Fair enough. What can you tell me about the situation in the north?
I have scattered reports, rumors, conjecture. It is said the Crusade holds sway from the High Moor to the Winding Water. The High Moor and Misty Forest are Kalar's, as are the Serpent Hills and most of Trollbark Forest. She has much of the Troll Hills too, but even she avoids Warlock's Crypt, so far at least. After her attack on you, I think her bold but reckless, willing to attempt anything to further her agenda, whatever it is. But for now, you must excuse me. The council must see to the city as you see to Kalar. Timora favor your travels.
I hope so too. Timora is the goddess of trade and fortune. So, let's head down into the basement and check it out. Where's the treasury?
With caution.
This looks more like a dungeon. Korlaz? Are you down here? Why are you buffing up? Did you hear that? Oh shit, she's escaping. Oh no. Do I have to take her down solo?
You are the one who delivered me to this hell.
Your own crimes brought you to this, Korlaz. You conspired with Sarevok against the city. You must be punished for that.
As you will be punished for Sarevok's murder. I was surprised when I was taken to the palace and not to the jail. Now I know it was so the dukes could torment me in private. Did you think I'd be treated fairly? Justly? I expected no mercy, but even I didn't expect this
Wait, are you saying you've been tortured here?
You're nothing more than I expected. Pathetic. Now let us finish this.
How rude! How rude! Well, I'm gonna take you down, I think. With the help of my friendly flaming fist mercenaries. Or not mercenaries, guardsmen, I guess? Take care of her mirror images first. And stop running around. That's just rude. Stop it. I know you're a mage and you don't like me being up in your face, but this is just silly. You better not be heading upstairs. Oh, come on. Stop running. Can I do something to take you down? No, I don't have any, like, paralyzed spells or anything. Ah, I did damage. I think I only need, like, one hit on her. So just punch through her things. Ah, she recast her stone skin. She had a contingency, I think. A contingency spell that casts like a small sequence of spells. But down she goes.
We're more than mercenaries.
I see now why they call you hero. We are in your debt, sir. What in the nine hells happened here? We thought she was secured. Her manacles were warded, her cell reinforced, but somehow she found the magical power needed to escape. Let's go and let your commanding officer know what's happened here. I suppose we'll have to. Damn. Captain Imezi won't be happy about this. Well, next up, let's try to find this treasurer. Maybe check in on Imwen as well before we head out to the city with Corwin and recruit our new friends. Or old friends, anew. Rather. But that is a tale for another day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.